Hello, this is the daily Forex report for February 22nd. We are looking at the US Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair broke out to the downside, did move lower, basically tagged the support area right around here. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways overall as far as the big picture. If you zoom out a little bit, you can see that this pair has just been kind of moving sideways. We did have this run up to a large degree. We are getting back in this area though as far as price, so we could see it move sideways from here. Look for it to potentially go as high excuse me, as 83.87, possibly as low as 81.92. Look for some resistance around 83.55 and look for some support around 82.50. Now looking at the Euro USD pair, this particular pair closed down during this last session, had a very strong tail on it, very long tail, but did pull way back up prior to the close. It overall has been moving sideways as well. Look for it to potentially go as high as 138.38, possibly as low as 134.42. Look for some resistance around 137.15 and look for some support around 136.75. What's interesting about this is we have 1, 2, if it comes down a little bit more and then shoots up, we could have a potential for a breakout here from a head and shoulders type formation, so definitely keep an eye on that. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair pulled lower during today's session, closed lower. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 163.04, possibly as low as 160.27. Look for some resistance around 162.00. Look for some support around 160.95. Now looking at the US Swiss, this pair surged to the downside during today's session, moved much lower. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 0.9563, possibly as low as 0.9251. Look for some resistance around 0.9450 and look for some support around 0.9350. Okay, now as far as news analysis go, we have the Bank of England releasing their minutes at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. No consensus given on that as of yet. Now, what I'm looking at here in the US Swiss, you can see have a trend line here. We're getting fairly close to it. Let's zoom in and take a look here. We have this low, strong surge to the downside after one day of pullback. Basically, the market's moved down to that point or just about to it, not really broken the low here. What I'm looking for is a break of this low, of this past session's low during today's market action, and looking to grab that quick little bit there, just a quick little scalp out of the market of about 18, 19 pips or so, nothing too significant. Basically putting my stop loss above the high so far, basically what would be the open so far of this session. So looking for it to drop overall about 41 pips, not very much as far as the overall range. This past session's range was about 140 pips, so you can see that it could very quickly go through that area and go through it very quick. So that's definitely what I'm looking for, a little quick scalp, if you will. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.